Hello everyone, I'm Man. Welcome back to TechBlock. Today we're going to be doing a cool tech under $30 video. Haven't done one of these in a very long time. The previous episode that we did got over 500,000 views, so hopefully this one does well too. Nevertheless, I've got some cool products that I want to show you in this video, and all of these items are going to be linked in the description down below for you. And these links are like global, I guess, so if you press on the link and you're in Germany, you'll be taken to the German Amazon store. If you press on the link and you're in the US, you'll be taken to the US store, and so on and so forth for all other countries. Now that that's all out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the first product that we have here. So this is a smart power strip. I'm pretty sure most of you are already familiar with power strips and smart plugs and stuff like that, but this here kind of combines the two of these, but at a very budget-friendly price point. So this costs, I think, $29 in the US, and you get 3 individually controllable sockets here, 4 USB ports controlled as one group, and then a smart power button here that pretty much controls the entire unit's power here. Now what I really like about this product is instead of buying like a regular power strip for like $10 and then buying like a bunch of smart plugs that are pretty bulky sometimes, and then trying to plug all of them into your regular power strip, you'll quickly realize that 1, it's very bulky, and 2, the middle port here can no longer be accessed as the smart plug you just plugged into this is just way too big and pretty much obstructs any device from being plugged into the middle socket here. So you can have 2 sockets here that are smart, and that's it. But because this is a smart power strip, you don't need to buy like 3 or 4 of these in order to get the same functionality. Instead, you buy 1 power strip, you get 3 ports individually controllable, and 4 USB ports that are also controlled as a group. Now this smart power strip was sent to me for free by the company Meross, so thank you guys for sending this over to me. It has been a very nice product to use. Now the app that you get with this is called the Meross app, and it's super simple to actually set up this power strip. You just turn the thing on, you follow the instructions in the app to actually set it all up, connect it to your Wi-Fi network, and that's pretty much it really. And in the app you can name each individual socket whatever you want. You can even, I think, rename the USB ports to whatever you want, and the whole unit to whatever you want as well. And what I really like is that you can control every single socket here individually on your Amazon Echo or Google Home, whatever you want. So you can sync this up to your Amazon Echo, and it will discover it as, I guess, 5 devices in total. Now what I use this power strip for is 3 of these monitors here that are like on the bottom row. So I have plugged in all 3 of my monitors into, 3 of these sockets, and I've renamed the sockets to left monitor, middle monitor, and then right monitor, and the whole unit as monitors. So if you have a multi-monitor setup, I really think this would be a good investment for you, as you can control each individual monitor as its own unit. So you can just say like, turn off monitor 1, and monitor 1 will turn off. Or if you want to turn off all 3 of your monitors, just say, turn off monitors, and boom, all 3 go off. Or just like the middle one and the left one and keep the right one on. Like the possibilities are pretty much endless, and you can group these 3 as one device. You can group 2 of these sockets as one device in your Amazon Echo app. You can do a lot with this thing. Plug in LED strips into here that aren't usually like smart LED strips, but you want to be able to turn your LED strip on and off via, your Amazon Echo. So just plug your LED strip power supply into here, and there you go. You've got a smart LED strip, I guess. Just simple uses like that really, but it is a pretty cool product, pretty budget friendly, 3 sockets, 4 USB ports. It's pretty cool. The next product I have here is a mini USB fingerprint scanner. Now you may be wondering, why on earth would you ever want this for your PC or laptop? Well, you can use it to unlock your PC or laptop via Windows Hello. So you can just scan your fingerprint and get into Windows like that instead of having to type in a password all the time. So it makes unlocking Windows significantly faster, as this is apparently the world's fastest fingerprint scanner as well, as it can unlock your PC and scan your fingerprint in 0.15 seconds, which is pretty quick if you ask me. And it does actually work very well. It supports Windows 7, 8, and 10, and up to 10 fingerprints, I believe, which is pretty good. I don't know if there's any support for Mac OS. Probably not. But not only can you use this to log into Windows, you can also use it to lock files on your PC. So you can only access them if you scan a fingerprint or you type in your password. And speaking of passwords, you can also use the fingerprint scanner to log you into websites by typing in your password for you after you scan your fingerprint to, identify that it's you using the PC, which I think is a very cool feature, saves you time, and it just makes it very convenient to, log into websites, unlock your PC, unlock files, do all that stuff. Instead of typing in a password all the time, just scan your fingerprint. So if you have a laptop, this is super easy to use. Just plug it into the side of your laptop, and there you go. You can just like touch the side of your laptop all the time. Very convenient spot for it, and it will just log you in. But if you have a stationary desktop setup like mine, where on earth would you actually plug this into and have it be in a convenient spot? Well, here's a few options. You could plug it into the side of your keyboard if your keyboard has a USB pass-through port, either on the left or right hand side. You could also plug it into a USB extension hub that I have beneath my desk here. So just plug it in, I could lock my PC. I'm going to give you a live demo of how this thing actually works. So I've locked my PC, gonna just quickly unlock it. There we go, simple as that. Let's lock it again. Boom, hello M, works every time. There we go, hello M. Simple as that really, works very well. Super easy to set up as well. Just go onto Windows, type in hello, and then there we go. Set up face sign in, but in reality it's also like Touch ID, fingerprint, whatever the hell you want to actually sign into your PC with. Either like, you know, a facial recognition scanner or a fingerprint scanner that is much more inexpensive. But there is also one other option that you can use to actually find a convenient spot for this in like a stationary setup like this, which is picking up a USB extension cable from StarTech that I found for you. So I'll leave that in the description down below for you, and it's basically just like a USB extension cable. So all you have to do is plug the fingerprint scanner into that extension cable, plug the extension cable into your PC, and then place the USB fingerprint scanner and the extension hub wherever you want in your setup. Just place it in like a convenient spot, for example, like beside your keyboard, and wherever you need to scan something and, you know, unlock your PC or log into a website, you just move your hand over, scan it, and boom, you're in. Next up, we have an RGB budget-friendly mouse mat. Not the mouse, of course, but the mouse mat. All RGB. You get some cool effects with it. Unfortunately, in the waver effect that I have now, there's no color red, so it's a wave effect, but not a rainbow wave effect. Like, it's kind of a rainbow wave effect, you know? Like, some of the colors are missing. But this mousepad is it's got a hard surface, like a hard plastic surface, so it's kind of like, you know, for speed, I guess. But, you know, apart from that, it's a mousepad. You may be wondering, how on earth do you control the fancy RGB lighting on it? So there's a little button right here that looks like a fingerprint scanner, but I assure you that is not a fingerprint scanner. Instead, this is the main button, I guess. Well, it's not even really a button. It's just like, if you put your finger over it, you don't have to press anything, you just kind of like rest your finger over it, and it changes the RGB effect. So it's currently set to blue. We got like a cyan or light blue color, we got a green, we got a yellowish kind of greenish color, we have the wave effect that's like laggy, and then we have an actual wave effect that's not really fully a wave effect, but, you know, it's still RGB, it still looks pretty nice in my opinion. Then if you press it again, that turns it off. So I think there's like a total of 9 modes in total and 4 different lighting effects. So the first one is like a spectrum cycle, I believe. So as you can see here, the entire mousepad is changing colors like as one unit, and then the next ones are like static colors, so you have red. But, you know, it's just a mousepad really. You get a pretty nice braided cable with it and stuff. I mean, the only complaint with this mousemat is the fact that there's like this metal piece here that for some reason isn't like matte black. Instead, it's like a silvery color, which I don't really understand why they've chosen to use like a silvery or like grayish color for this metal piece, while the rest of the mouse mat is completely black. I do not understand the logic here, but they went ahead and used this. I mean, it feels high quality, but you still get some pretty cool lighting effects on this mouse mat. If we flip it over and take a look at the actual bottom here, you can see there are some non-slip rubber pads here and there as well. But I wish they were bigger and there was more of them all over the mouse mat, as the actual grip isn't the best in my opinion. It's not bad, but you can definitely slide the mouse mat around. But, you know, it's not too bad. Like, I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10 in terms of grip. But I'm sure that's not really going to be a problem when you're using the thing, as you're not really going to be like, you know, putting so much force into the mouse mat that you're going to move it somehow. So that shouldn't be a problem. And by the way, you can only change the lighting effects with your finger, okay? Like, if you put your mouse over this, it will not change the lighting effects. You don't really have to worry about that. So like, I'm putting the mouse all over this fingerprint scanner, or it's not even a fingerprint scanner, it's just like the button to change all the lighting effects. But if you put your mouse over there, it does not change the effect, but if you put your finger over it, it does, okay? The next product that I have here is going to only apply to like a small number of people that happen to have AirPods. Damn it, let's try that again. The next product that I have here is only going to apply to like a small number of people really. And this is like an AirPod charging dock. Now all it is really is just like a silicone case that you run a lightning cable through. Unfortunately, it's only compatible with the original like Apple lightning cable. You can't really use any third-party ones, at least they say you can't. But you probably can't actually, because the hole that the lightning cable has to fit through is freaking tiny. But it is a beautiful product. It's so simple. It costs like 12 bucks on Amazon, I think, and like £10 in the UK. It's so good. All you do is you pop your AirPods in there, just like that, and as you can see there's an orange light there indicating that they are indeed charging, and when you want to take it out, just take it out. The lightning cable still stays in there. There's a cable management channel to like route the cable out the back of the case, It's beautiful, it's simple. And if you have AirPods, this is something you should really buy. You know, treat your AirPods good. You'll be happy, they'll be happy. You'll always know where your AirPod case is. Hopefully, if you remember to actually pop them into the dock in the first place. But you know, hopefully you get into that habit when you buy this case. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's all I wanted to say about the AirPod charging dock really. I've used it for a very long time. It's an awesome product. And if you have AirPods, you should definitely own this. Now, as we're on the topic of chargers, I often get a question asking, what kind of phone charger do you have on your desk all the time? So this here is like an Anker wireless charging dock, and the reason I really like it is that the design is very simple. The only real logo there is Anker that gets covered up once you place your phone on there, and as you can see, there we go. Boom, we're charging already. And not only can you charge your iPhone or, you know, whatever phone you have that has wireless charging like this, you can also pop the phone on its side and it still charges. There we go, 92% charged. Like, you can charge any way you want really. Upside down, does that work? Of course it does. You can charge your phone anywhere you want. It's pretty cool. It's a very elegant design. I think this is like 15 bucks or something on Amazon. It's pretty nice. But yeah, it's a frequently asked question on the channel, I guess. So here it is. There's my wireless phone charger, I guess. And to finish up the episode, I have one final product here that unfortunately is not related to like setup tech or gaming tech at all. It's kind of just like a key finder basically that eSky sent me for free. So thanks guys over at eSky for sending this product over. And all it is really is something you like attach to your keys. So you have 6 receivers with this, as there are 6 buttons here, all different colors. And all these receivers have matching colors to the buttons. So if we press the red one, which, you know, this is the red receiver here, and there's the red button there in the corner. So if we press it, this will begin beeping. It is quite a lot louder if I don't cover the microphone. It's 80 decibels and has a range of, I think, around 100 feet in open range. So you can attach one of these to like your keys, throw one in your bag, throw one in like your wallet or something. As you know, they are like pretty low profile, they're pretty slim, and you can just attach them to your keys. I mean, that's what I've done. My mum has done that as well. So it's just kind of like a nice thing to have, I guess, in case you do end up like somehow losing your keys, losing your wallet, you're losing your mind, you're like, where did I put these things? Instead, you can just press a button and you'll be like, ah, and you just follow the sound and you locate it. And the remote right here also comes with a stand that, let me tell you, is probably the worst stand I've ever seen, unfortunately, the stand is very light, it's all plastic, so when you put the remote in there and you're like, right, let me grab the remote, you see that? What the hell? Oh my god, I pressed the button. But yeah, when you grab the remote out of the stand kind of just flies away, unfortunately. But that is really the only problem with this product I found, is that the stand is awful and needs improvement simply by like adding weight to the stand. I think that would solve the problem. But yeah, apart from that, thank you everyone. Oh, that was zoomed in. And a quick reminder, all the items I just featured now are going to be linked in the description down below. But anyway, that's where I'm going to be ending the video here. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Cool Tech under $30. Let me know if you want to see more. I'll be on the lookout on Amazon for, you know, all sorts of gadgets and stuff. Maybe we can do like an RGB episode. Cool RGB tech under a certain price point. Wouldn't that be exciting? Maybe I'll post a video like that. I actually really like that idea. So if you have any suggestions for future products that I could feature in a video that are RGB products, leave me some links in the description down below. I'd love to see what you guys can find, I guess, that are like RGB products that are pretty inexpensive, I guess, and could be cool to use in like a gaming setup or anywhere really. But yeah, thank you very much for watching everyone. I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.